Today, let us start with polynomials, exercise number 9.2. So, our first question is x square minus 2x minus 8. So, our question tells find the value of 0, and then also it tells us to verify the answer. So here we are supposed to find out the value of x, and then whatever answer we are getting, we have to verify whether it is correct or wrong. So here our given quadratic polynomial is x square minus 2x minus 8. So now here we are supposed to factorize the given quadratic equation. So for carrying out the factorization, so the last number, which is the constant, take that 8, the last number. Now the multiple of 8 is 4 and 2. That means 4 2s is 8. So whenever we multiply these two numbers, we should get the answer as 8. And when we add or subtract these two numbers, we are supposed to get the middle number. So in order to carry out our factorization, always we have to take the last term, that is our constant term, and then we have to find out what are the multiples of the given constant term. So now here in this given quadratic equation, our constant term is 8. Now for this constant term, we are supposed to find out the multiples. So the multiples of our constant, which is 8, is 4 and 2. So when we multiply 4 and 2, we will get 8. Whenever we add or subtract these two numbers, we are supposed to get the middle term. So now let us solve the given question. Always the first term remains as it is, x square. Here the middle term we are going to split into 2. That is these 4 and 2. Now here from 4 and 2, in order to get 2 as our answer, we are supposed to subtract. When we subtract 4 and 2, we'll get our answer as 2. And also we should see that our middle term, that is 2, is having a sign as minus. So always the bigger number sign should be minus and the smaller number should be plus in order to get the answer as minus 2. So we are dividing this middle term minus 2x as minus 4x plus 2x, and the last term again remains the same. So here we can see that minus 4x and plus 2x is nothing but minus 2x. So this will be our first step. Next, in the next step, we are supposed to take the common out. Here, x square is nothing but x into x. 4x is nothing but 4 into x. 2x is nothing but 2 into x. 8 is 2 into 4. Here, among these two, x is common, and among these two, 2 is common. So here among these two, x is common, so we'll take x as common out, and the remaining term we'll write as it is. And here write this plus sign as it is, and here in these two, 2 is common, write the remaining as it is. Now plus into minus is minus 2 into 4, the 8. Now whatever is present within the bracket, take it as one term, that is x minus 4, and the numbers or the terms which is present outside the bracket, group it into one bracket. Now this is our solved equation. Now we are supposed to get the value of x. So equate x minus 4 to 0, also x plus 2 to 0. Here we will get x value as plus 4, because as minus 4 crosses the equal sign and comes this side, it becomes plus 4, and here x value becomes minus 2. So this is the value of zeros for the given equation, x square minus 2x minus 8. So now our another part, the remaining part of our question is verification part. So here we should verify whether the answer what we have got is correct or wrong. So in order to carry out the verification, we have a formula which says that sum of zeros should be equal to minus b by a. So from where this B value and A value do we get is, we'll get it from the question. This is our A, this is our B, and this is our C. So here the number which is present in front of x square is the value of A. So here in front of x square we have 1. And the B value is the number which is present in front of the x. So here our B value is -2 and C value is -8. So here coming to verification part, sum of zeros. Our zeros are 4 and -2. So sum of zeros, when we add our zeros, the sum of zeros should be equal to minus B by A. Here 4 plus into minus is minus, 2 is equal to this minus, and B value is -2 by A. A value is 1. 4 minus 2 is 2 is equal to minus into minus plus and 2. So we have got 2 equals 2, and this verifies that our answer is correct. Also there is another verification we are supposed to do. Let us move on to the second question. 4s square minus 4s plus 1. Now our last term, that is the constant term, is 1. Now the multiple of 1 remains 1 into 1. So either you add or subtract, we won't get the middle term. So in such case, we should multiply the last term with the first term. So 1 into 4 is 4. So for this number, we are supposed to find out the multiple. So the multiples of 4 is 2 and 2. So whenever we multiply these two numbers, we should get this last number. And whenever you add or subtract, we should get the middle term. So 2 2s are 4. Yes, we are getting. And 2 plus 2 remains 4. So our two multiples, whatever we have got, is correct. So now we'll carry out our quadratic equation to solve. The first term remains same. Now, in order to get minus 4s as answer, here for the two multiples, the sign should be minus and minus, because minus into minus is plus. So we can add these two numbers, and also when we add, the sign will remain as minus. So minus 4 can be divided or split into as minus 2s plus 1. The last one remains the same thing. Now here we are supposed to take the common out. 4s square can be taken as 2 into 2. Here it is 2 into 1. Again here it is 2 into 1. Here it is 1 into 1. So here the common is 2 and 2. Here common is 1 and 1. So let us take the common out. 2s into 2s minus 1 minus 1 into 2s minus 1. So these two I am grouping as 1, and the terms which are remaining outside the bracket will be grouped into another separate bracket. So now here 2s minus 1 is equal to 0 and 2s minus 1 equals 0. 2s is equal to 1. 2s is 1. S equals 1 by 2. S equals 1 by 2. So our zeros for the given equation is 1 by 2 and 1 by 2. So now let us next carry out our verification part. So the first part under verification is sum of zeros should be equal to minus b by a. Here our a value is 4, b value is minus 4 and c value is 1. Now sum of zeros, that is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, should be equal to minus b by a. Now the denominators are same, whenever the denominators are same, we can directly add or subtract the numerators. So since the denominator is same, 1 plus 1 is 2. This minus b value is minus 4 and a value is 4. 2 by 2 equals 4 by 4. 2 ones are 2 ones are 4 ones are 4 ones are 1 equals 1. So this verifies that the given zeros, whatever we have found out, is correct. The next part is product of zeros should be equal to C by A. Product of zeros, that is 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, should be equal to C by A. Our C value is 1 and A value is 4. Now here we should multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. 1 ones are 1, 2 twos are 4, which is equal to 1 by 4. So this also verifies that the zeros whatever we have found out is correct. So our another part of verification is product of zeros. Product of zeros should be equal to C by A. Now our A value is 1 and our C value is minus 8. Product of zeros, that is 4 into minus 2 should be equal to C by A. Now the sign of 4 is plus, plus into minus is minus, and 4 twos are 8 is equal to, our C value is minus 8 and our A value is 1. So here we are getting the answer as minus 8 is equal to minus 8, which verifies that whatever answer we have got as 4 and minus 2, the value of x, so it remains correct. Let us move on to the third question. 6x square minus 3 minus 7x. Now the question which is given is not arranged in the proper form. So first let us arrange in the proper form. 6x square will bring 7x this side, minus 7x, and minus 3 goes this side, minus 3. So this is our correct form of the quadratic equation. Now this is our constant term. The multiple of constant term is 3 and 1. 3 ones are 3. But either you add or subtract 3 and 1, will never get the middle term, that is 7, as answer. So again what we should do in this case also, should multiply the last term with the first term, that is 6 into 3. 6 3s are 18. So for this number 18, we should find out the multiples. 9 2s is 18, and when we subtract 9 and 2, we'll get the answer as 7. So now we'll split. So our next step is keep the first term as it is, 6x square, and 7x is split into minus 9x plus 2x and minus 3. The last term comes as it is. Next we'll take the common out. Here for 6x square, common out is 3 and 2. For 9 it is 3 and 3. For 2 it is 2 and 1. For 3 it is 3 and 1. So for these two the common is 3, and for these two numbers the common is 1. So in the next step let us take the common out. 3x into 2x minus 3x plus 1 into 2x minus 3. Now 2x minus 3, 3x plus 1. So we'll equate 2x minus 3 to 0, and again here 3x plus 1 to 0. 2x is equal to plus 3 and x is equal to 3 by 2. Here 3x is equal to minus 1 x is equal to minus 1 by 3. So these are our zeros, that is x values. So now let us do our verification and check whatever we have got is correct or wrong. So our first verification is sum of zeros should be equal to minus b by a. And here we can see a value is 6, b value is minus 7 and our c value is minus 3. Now sum b by 2 plus of 1 minus 1 by 3 should be equal to minus of minus 7 by 6. Now plus into minus is minus, so 3 by 2 minus 1 by 3 should be equal to 7 by 6. Now since the denominators are different, we cannot directly subtract the numerators. So here we should take the LCM. So how to take LCM is multiply these two numbers, then multiply these two numbers and then multiply these two numbers. Now 3 3s are 9. Keep this minus as it is. 2 1s are 2 whole divided by 2 3s are 6. We have got our LCM. 9 minus 2 is 7 by 6 and yes, we are getting the answer as 7 by 6 equal to 7 by 6. So our verification is done and this tells that x is equal to 3 by 2 and x is equal to minus 1 by 3 is correct. Our next part is product of zeros should be equal to c by a. So 3 by 2 into minus 1 by 3 should be equal to minus 3 by 6. Now first here we have plus into minus is minus, 3 1s is 3, 3 2s is 6 is equal to minus 3 by 6. So since we are getting minus 3 by 6 equal to minus 3 by 6, whatever the x values we have got 3 by 2 and minus 1 by 3 is correct and this verifies our answer.